What's up, you fucking grotesque human beings? This is Bloodstain Lane, a.k.a. Hit Your Bitch with the Yokozuna Bonsai Drop.
It's the Bonsai Drop! Oh, forget about it!
Because the snoring was disturbing my beauty sleep. And I'm here. I had to do this video inside because outside's like a fucking sauna. My balls are feeling fucking swampy. That's not a good fucking feeling. You know, and I'm going to shoot this quick little fucking vlog before I go hit these fucking streets and verbally, sexually assault every hot, half-naked hooah walking around the fucking joint. You know, and everybody knows what this fucking vlog's about. Everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's asking me to do it, even though I've been away from the MMA scene for quite a while. You know what I mean? I had to do this because the great Charlotte's Web, Anderson Silva, has finally lost inside the octagon. I gotta be fucking honest with you. I was grinning from ear to ear yesterday after seeing that happen. And I felt some sort of redemption. I felt redeemed. Because of all the shit and abuse that bald bozo fuck Dana White laid on the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, subconsciously brainwashing all these jerk job, I'm not even going to say MMA fans, UFC fans. I like to call them fucking Zuffa zombies. Because everything Dana White tells them, and everything Zuffa tells them, the UFC hype machine tells them, is fucking true. Because they don't have a mind of their own. They never watched fucking Pride. They never watched fucking UFC during the SEG era. You know what I'm saying? So, these Zuffa zombies and Dana White had these Zuffa zombies brainwashed into thinking Fedor Emelianenko was some sort of fucking piece of shit tomato can fighter that couldn't hack it in the UFC. You know, and if you look at Fedor's record, it proves otherwise. He beat 5 UFC champions, and I say decimated them. He beat Minotauro Nogueira twice, in Minotauro's prime. In his prime, when he was the most feared ground fighter in all of MMA. He beat Mirko Cro Cop when Cro Cop was in his prime, when Mirko Cro Cop was fucking, was high-kicking motherfuckers' heads off into fucking Jupiter. Fedor Emelianenko was smashing Mark Hunt, a guy who, by the way, is still catching bodies in the UFC right now. So, all that shit of Fedor being a tomato can, it was all facade, it was all an illusion, and he brainwashed a lot of people. And then, of course, the UFC hype machine's gonna shit on him, and then tell you that Anderson Silva is the greatest fucking thing since sliced fucking bread. That his accomplishments and what he's done because he fought under the UFC banner makes him the real GOAT, the real legend of MMA. And I'm not saying Anderson Silva is a great fighter. I will tell you that. Just based on him being undefeated for, I think, 7 years or so, that alone makes him a top 3 MMA fighter of all time. But understand this, Fedor Emelianenko went undefeated for 10 fucking years. 10 years of fucking perfection. Smashing everybody. Whether you want to call it, yes, he's fought some tomato cans, no doubt about it. But he's also beaten legends of the sport in the process. Mind you, this guy was 235 pounds, a little short, fat butterball, who should have been fighting at 185. And he's fighting fucking monsters. Because he didn't give a fuck. He was a real fucking fighter. Fought people at their own, in their own specialties. Nogueira on the ground, Cro Cop on the feet. Fucking real fucking fighter. Real man. Now, that's just my little quick stab at bald bozo fucking Dana White. Because I know it killed him. I know it killed him to see Anderson Silva lose yesterday. Because he had to know deep down, he had to know in the back of his head this video was fucking coming. This fucking vlog was coming. Now, you could dissect Fedor's record all you fucking want to dissect it. There's a tomato can here, a legend here. It's a mixed record. But don't act like Anderson Silva's record is not like that either. Anderson Silva, in my opinion, has only really beaten 2 legends of the sport. 2 Hall of Famers. We could dissect it right now if you fucking really want to go there. I mean, Chris Weidman, let's be fucking honest. He's a fucking punching bag with, you know, with devastating punching power. Tough kid, but he's not no world beater by any fucking stretch. Rich Franklin's a borderline guy for me. He's a very, very good fighter, but he's not exceptional, in my opinion. I mean, before he lost to Silva, he beat Evan Tanner for the title, and then beat pretty much 2 tomato cans, Lazao and fucking Nate Quarry, and that was it. That's the only 2 times he defended his title. And he never won the championship again after that. So, yes, Rich Franklin's a very, very good fighter. An intercontinental, you want to compare it to the world of pro wrestling, he was a great intercontinental champion, but he was never a great world champion. You know what I'm saying? Travis Luda. Let's be fucking honest. Travis Luda's a Barry Horowitz of MMA. Nate Marquardt, an okay fighter. If you want to compare it to pro wrestling, a Greg the Hammer Valentine kind of guy. Dan Henderson, Hall of Famer. But we got to keep it 100 about Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson's a guy who doesn't really have good boxing, doesn't use his strength, his clinching wrestling. He's a guy who goes out there and just shoots. Bang, bang, shoots that right hand, and that's pretty much it. Devastating punching power, great chin, but he's not, he's a guy that strays away from his game plan. And in my opinion, if he would have utilized his clinch in his wrestling, he would have beat Anderson Silva. But I will give Anderson credit for that win. That's a Hall of Fame fighter he beat, just based on Hendel's resume alone. James Irving, let's be fucking honest, a Brooklyn Brawler. Patrick Cote, another Brooklyn Brawler. Talis Latis, he's one of them fucking no-name fucking Saturday fucking morning wrestling guys. Forrest Griffin, the definition of a fucking punching bag. The definition. Damian Maya, Damian Maya's a guy that just wants to go down there and he wants to lay down with you and read Goosebumps books and try to fucking break your arm. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Not an exceptional fucking MMA fighter. Great grappler, but not an exceptional MMA fighter. Chael Sonnen, guy's great on the mic. Great on the mic. He could probably talk you into believing, that he's the fucking next best thing. But I would compare Chael Sonnen to a guy like the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Guy who's great on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Very charismatic. But at the end of the day, he's never going to win a world championship. Yushin Okami was shook before the fucking bell even started. He was scared by Anderson Silva's fucking aura. And Stefan Bonner is the quintessential tomato can. Let's be fucking honest. And mind you, this guy's just got elected to the Hall of Fame. The UFC's putting tomato cans in the fucking Hall of Fame now. So now if you really wanted... Vitor Belfort he gets credit for. I'll give him credit for that win. That's another great fight he been. If you really looked at Anderson Silva's resume, he only beat two Hall of Fame fighters. Two Hall of Fame fighters. And Vitor Belfort, as great as he is, in my opinion, right now, the guy's on TRT, he's all fuck whatever. But fucking... two Hall of Fame fighters. That's pretty much it. And an Intercontinental Champion, Rich Franklin. The rest of his resume is poop. It's garbage. Okay? Now he fought this young lion. This fucking young fucking beast from fucking Long Island, New York. Yes, we're claiming Chris Weidman. He's from fucking New York. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Weidman wasn't scared of this fucking guy's aura. He wasn't scared of his aura at all. Kind of like when Evander Holyfield fought Mike. Evander Holyfield wasn't scared of Mike Tyson's aura, and that's why Evander Holyfield ended up beating him. Chris Weidman went in there, went for the takedown, and then, I said, fuck this. I'm standing in the pocket. And Chris Weidman, he has pretty solid hands from what I was seeing. None of these guys are great, exceptional boxers. Let's be real. And that's another thing, another point I want to make. Anderson Silva's in this fucking cage thinking he's Muhammad Ali and Roy Jones Jr., but you're fighting guys that have the boxing skills of Estelle Getty from Golden Girls. Of course you're going to look like fucking Muhammad Ali and fucking Roy Jones Jr. when you're fighting guys like that. These guys have the fucking boxing of a fucking Gilbert Gottfried. And you fucking, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could look good. You're not Muhammad Ali. You're not Roy Jones. You don't have that kind of boxing. Stop with the fucking showboating. Take your opponents fucking serious. These are guys that are training every fucking day to fight with fucking 4-ounce fucking gloves. And Chris Weidman showed. He said, I'm not scared of this motherfucker. And he was in the pocket, boxing. Silva thinks he's fucking Prince Nassim Ahmed doing all this dumb, acting like a fucking clown, and he must have felt like a complete fucking jackass after that. Complete fucking jackass. You're not Muhammad Ali, you're not Roy Jones Jr., you're not Prince Nassim Ahmed, you're not Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. Stop that shit. You're not nowhere near that boxing. Yeah, you may have everybody else fooled in the MMA world, but I'm a boxing head also. And I know who has great boxing. Anderson Silva doesn't have great fucking boxing. Compared to these fucking momos that he's fighting with, these Estelle Gettys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it looks like he has great boxing, but let's be real fucking honest. You got caught, you got knocked the fuck out. Have more respect for your fucking opponents. And in my opinion, Chris Weidman, and trust me when I tell you this, Anderson Silva will lose more. The aura of Anderson Silva has been broken. See, Fedor went on a little tough streak. He lost 3 in a row. I'll give him that. And everybody shitted on Fedor. Oh, he's overrated. Now, are we going to talk shit about Anderson Silva? Is he overrated too now? I remember when fucking Shirt Dog, a.k.a. Shit Dog, completely dropped Fedor from their top 10 rankings when he lost to Verdum. So I hope we see the same from Anderson Silva, right? I hope we see that but since Fedor was in a Zuffa fight and all you fucking MMA journalists suck Zuffa fucking dick, you're probably going to keep him probably still number 2, number 3. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking funny to me, man. It's fucking funny to me. And let me tell you fucking Bozo something right now. What makes it even more... It makes him even more funny is that Dana White to talk all this shit about boxing, not making Floyd Mayweather, not making Bob Arum. They don't make the fights that people want to see, the big super fights. You know, and in boxing it's a little different. You got different promoters that don't want to risk their money. You know, this guy got Pacquiao, this guy got Mayweather. They don't want to take that gamble. You have all your fighters under one fucking banner. Under one fucking banner, and you can't make a fucking super fight? You couldn't make Silva versus Jones? You couldn't make Silva versus GSP? You couldn't make those fucking fights for the people? There's no fucking excuse, you fucking bozo fuck. There's no fucking excuse for that. And now you lost it. Millions of dollars have been lost. I don't even give a fuck about John Jones versus Silva no more. Because after seeing what Weidman did to fucking Anderson Silva, John Jones will fucking decimate Anderson Silva. Decimate him. I have no interest in any more super fights. So, the same thing that boxing fucked up with Pacquiao Mayweather, you did the same fucking shit, Dana. The same fucking shit. Now talk shit about Fedor. Oh, you fucking Zuffa zombies. You're fucking Lord of MMA. Anderson Silva just got knocked the fuck out for acting like a fucking buffoon in the octagon. Fucking jackass. Fucking acting like a jackass, man. Take your opponents fucking serious. Fedor never went in there and acted like that. Fedor tried to finish and kill you. Kill you! None of this fucking act... Like I said, man. Like I said, you ain't Ali, kid. You ain't Ali. Like I said, Spider is one of the top 3 all-time greats. Just based on 7 years of perfection. Whether he fought tomato cans, it's hard to go 7 years undefeated in anything. So, I'll give him that. But at the end of the day, Anderson Silva also lost to some fucking tomato cans. You know what I'm saying? Rio Chonan, Takase. You know what I'm trying to say? And then people want to tell me Fedor's not the GOAT? You want to tell me Fedor's not the GOAT when you compare both resumes? You tell me Silva's resume is that much better than Fedor's? Suck a dick and die, you fucking faggots. You motherfuckers make me fucking sick. That's why I left the fucking MMA world. Because you people all make me fucking sick. I should just stick around just to fucking troll you motherfuckers. That's what I should do. And I might just fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel redeemed. You know what I'm saying? The guy who was pretty much labeled invincible by the UFC got fucking knocked the fuck out. I'm here talking my shit, old school Bloodstain Lane style. You know? And that's pretty much all I got to fucking say. Fucking 187 and all you fucking Zuffa zombie pieces of fucking shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Bozo, fuck AKA fucking Needles. You know what I'm saying? Next time, don't be a fucking hypocrite. Don't be shitting on fucking boxing promoters when you're doing the same shit. Make super fights while you still have... Now, nobody gives a fuck anymore. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, and that's it. That's all I got to say about this fucking matter. The last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, the GOAT, greatest of all time. Don't ever get it fucking twisted. You fucking low-life pieces of shit. Fucking turn your fucking jaw into a fucking puzzle. 187 fucking pieces. Put that shit back together again, you fucking bozo motherfuckers. I'm out of here. Respect the fucking shooter.